Parapsychology looks at experiences and abilities, effects of consciousness, of the mind, and how we as human beings can get information and interact with the world around us as well as our own bodies without the use of what we consider the normal senses, normal perceptual processes, normal biology. So I like to think of it as pure consciousness, whether it's in the body or after you're dead and it's outside the body, directly interfacing with the universe around it, whether it's with other people or the world, physical world, and the immaterial world, if you want to call it that. It includes what we call extrasensory perception, so it includes pulling information from a variety of sources, whether it's getting information in any way from another individual, getting emotions from people, getting information from a distant location or something that's hidden behind the curtain, for that matter. Whether it's information through time, whether it's from the past or the future, from over great distances. Again, without the use of our normal senses, normal perceptual processes. It is a form of perception, but what we consider normal, we would consider extrasensory perception. And so we're dealing with telepathy, clairvoyance, remote viewing, precognition, and aspects of those kinds of informational abilities. We're dealing with interactions directly between consciousness, mind, and matter and energy. To me, when I do this, that's mind over matter. Because we kind of know the pathway that the signal goes, but we don't know how that intention goes from my consciousness to the nerve endings. We don't know where that transfer of information actually is, and then we also don't know what makes up the information process and the interface of our consciousness itself. But of course, most people think of psychokinesis as moving an object. Healing is a form of psychokinesis. Bending metal with your bare mind would be psychokinesis. We're dealing with direct interactions and even affecting energetic systems down to the quantum level, how consciousness and intention affect things. And I think intentionality is a big part of that, whether it's conscious or unconscious. And since we're dealing with information coming in, information going out, and interaction in other ways, and we're talking about consciousness in the body, we also have to look at consciousness outside the body, or the concept that perhaps some part of us survives the death of the body and is still capable of some form of interaction and communication. And that's where apparitions and out-of-body experiences might have some play in that, but it's really apparitional. It is the idea of life after death, and even if consciousness goes on to be reborn in some other physical form, reincarnation, it's the continuation of consciousness past the death of this particular physical body that we're very interested in as well. So I like to talk about this as the science of consciousness, the way it directly interacts with the universe as opposed to indirectly through the interface of our bodies.